South Korean President Yeol has declared martial law, slamming domestic political opponents and sending shockwaves through the country. Yoon said opposition parties had taken the parliamentary process hostage. He vowed to eradicate shameless pro-North Korean anti-state forces and said he had no choice but to take the measure to safeguard constitutional order. It is the first time since 1980 that martial law has been declared in South Korea. Hundreds of protesters gathered outside the South Korean parliament on Tuesday after president, in fact, declared martial law. The order from the South Korea Martial Law Command is out with various measures declared across the nation. Meanwhile, the National Assembly has passed a resolution request to lift martial law with unanimous approval from all 190 registered members. My colleague Disha joining us at this moment for more on this. Disha, now this essentially puts one of the very important countries which so far in the last few years had seen stability in a very unstable mode. At this moment, I mean, this is another global crisis which is emerging.
Yes, Ankit. So indeed, very shocking developments coming in from South Korea. As you mentioned, President Yoon Yeol declared martial law a couple of hours ago in South Korea, which was about late or close to midnight in South Korea, which is a strategic timing in terms of the president's decision in order to sort of stop the opposition from rising up and speaking out against it. But this did not stop the South Korean opposition. There were visuals of the opposition leader and hundreds of South Korean lawmakers, in fact, reaching the parliament, defying martial law and passing this resolution to demanding that the president revoke his order for martial law. Now, to give our viewers some context as to why this situation developed in South Korea, over the past couple of months, the South Korean President Yoon Yeol has been facing a decline in popularity, has also been facing calls for probes to be launched against him as well as his wife regarding corruption. And the trigger point for his decision to declare martial law was, in fact, the impasse between the ruling party and the opposition party regarding the nation's, regarding South Korea's budget. Now, while the parliament has been able to pass this resolution demanding that he revoke martial law, it is yet to be seen whether he will in fact comply with South Korea's constitution and South Korean law and indeed revoke martial law. Now, in terms of the country, there were thousands of people gathered outside the parliament. There were clashes between the South Korean citizens as well as the martial law forces. But as recently in the last half an hour to 15 minutes ago, visuals coming of martial law forces leaving the parliament, leaving the premise, outside premises of the parliament, which they were blocking and in an attempt to storm the parliament. So this is latest that's coming in. It's yet to be seen whether President Yoon will in fact revoke martial law or not.